everyone, welcome back. I hope you're well. My hair does this thing when I first wash it that it looks like I'm a glam rock mum. It's fine. Or I look like, you know, Dolly Parton. That's fine. I've got my country top on. I think it all fits pretty well. Today, I'm going to be doing a backwards haul. What the fuck is that? Came up with this notion. I was thinking about it in the bath last night. Doing a haul that is products that I've bought over the last few months that I've actually worn quite a lot. I feel like the days of the haul, I feel for me, are kind of over, in the respect that I used to do hauls all the time and I would buy loads of stuff off ASOS and show it all and be like, this would be great for this would be great for that. And I guess from a point of view of like I'm being a personal shopper, picking all this stuff and saying why it's great and why you should buy it, fair enough, it's really cool. But like realistically, it was hard to get a lot of wear out of everything because there was always so much, so often. And, you know, I am guilty of doing that. I think it was kind of at the time what I felt YouTubers were kind of expected to do, as that was the most popular kind of content. Like for me, especially, all my most popular videos were hauls, so I felt like I had to deliver them. With everyone being a little bit more eco-conscious and wanting more sustainability and, you know, the kind of pushing for shopping less and just being a little bit better at life. I have definitely stopped shopping as much, for sure. Like, I'm pretty happy about that. And I haven't done a haul. Well, the last haul I did was 2 months ago, and that was what I got in the sale. And before that, I think it was another 2 months. So here's me just sitting here trying to justify and bat off any potential hate that's coming away. Gone are the days of regular hauls for me and just aimlessly buying things to make content, which I kind of feel now is kind of like lazy content. I'm more about buying things. I'm more about showing off items that I've actually got a lot of wear out of, that I've worn a lot. So it's kind of like doing the haul after you've worn it, if that makes any sense. Not saying I'm gonna wear this for this, but I've got this, I bought this stuff and I wore it for that. Like I've been wearing this a lot. So it actually it's better because then it filters out all the shit, like all the stuff that I haven't actually worn and didn't get much use out of. So some of the stuff you might have seen already, some of the stuff I have featured in other videos, but you know, what does that say? That just says that, yeah, I really fucking like it. So I'm gonna start with this belt that I can't get enough of, and I got it from ASOS. This belt is worn weekly, like numerous times, and I wear it around my waist. I wear it on top of dresses. I wear it like if I have a high waist skirt, and I will like put it around the top of there. I can't really wear it around trousers. I can wear it around pleated clock trousers, you know, the ones I wore like to death in 2016, and I still wear them. I wear it around that. Anything basically that I feel needs a cinch in the middle, I will wear this belt. I love it because it's got the kind of really punk feeling to it with the eye ring and the chain. Reminds me, you know, like of a nose ring, and then, you know, go to your ear. It's got that kind of real edge to it. I like that it's a really thick black belt, and then you just have this like singular like metal detail, and I just love it. I love metal. I love using lots of metal and layering metal. Yeah, so this belt has been, you know, accessory of the year so far, and I love it. Next, this skirt, which I plan on doing a styling video on Instagram, IGTV, because everyone's doing them styling things. And actually, I really love watching people doing styling videos on Instagram. I'm like mesmerized by watching them change. So I'm gonna do some as well. So it's this skirt here, and it's from New Look Petite range, and it's kind of like an animal print skirt, but it's not animal print. It could be like an abstract print or just like just a patterned, and I think it looks like a cheetah print, like a reverse cheetah print with the black and then kind of golden coloured spots. But I really like this. I've managed to style this up so many different ways. I feel like I'm really overwearing it, but and a part of me was like, oh, maybe I'll get another one really similar, but I'm like, no, I'll just keep this because I love it. I wear it. I've worn it with band t-shirts, with jumpers, with black high neck long sleeve, you know, tops, camis, all sorts. It's just had so much wear. Last video that I did was my trying size 14 jeans, and they were skinny jeans. And I love wearing skinny jeans, but I also live a mom jean, boyfriend fit jean. But however, I did feel like they were kind of hard to get on with. And years ago, I bought some Haydon jeans from Topshop, and they had rips in, and I wore them so much that basically the rips had ripped so much that they just looked like one big hole. So I bought some new ones because they were fucked. I got them in blue. The blue ones don't fit me that well, and I'm gutted. I don't know what to do about them. I think I got them in the wrong size. I can't decide, but I bought them in black as well because I did really love the blue ones, and I had wore the blue ones a few times, but I don't know. I think they'd ripped in a few places and just made my legs kind of bulge out a bit weird. So I got them in black, and oh my God, these are so comfy. So yeah, I guess I think I did go up a size in these just to accommodate the fact that I've got a fat ass and I've got busting thighs, and I didn't like that they were really popping through the holes, the rips. I felt like a pork chop. Haydon jeans, they come high waist. I wear them high waist. I got them in a shorter length, or you can roll them up. And they're just so relaxed and so easy going, and they have all these rips. So they are like this, yeah, they're like this grey. I don't like black ripped jeans. I feel like it doesn't look real, you know, because the rips are still black, whereas when you get blue jeans or grey jeans, you get that kind of either whiteness in the rip or like a paleness. Like you get that kind of different sort of texture and like worn into the material. So I really love these. And again, I've worn these with band t-shirts underneath a baggy jumper, and I kind of smartened the look up with like my pointy patent boots. So like I have this like really baggy, ripped, torn, like kind of look, and then I feel like to juxtapose that, I have some quite fierce lady like killer boss fucking boots, which are like pow. I love these, and so I have these in black, this grey, and in the blue. Then we have this, which I really have enjoyed wearing. It's a high neck mesh bodysuit, which is from Lynyrd, and I've been using this for like layering. So I've been wearing this underneath like band t-shirts, and also on its own with like a little cami underneath it. So I've been using it underneath things but also on top of things, and I really like it. I think it's sort of like you know, it's not like a standalone thing, but it's one of those things that I'll never get rid of because it'll always come and be useful for me. I feel like it kind of really reminds me of when I first started, oh my God, this sounds so cringe. When I first started wearing alternative clothing, I went into Topshop, and there was this phase where there were combat trousers, like neon fishnet things were really in, and I felt like that was my door into being like alternative and edgy. And I remember having like a mesh long sleeve top which I wore underneath things, and it just so reminds me of that. And this is just really cool for layering and, you know, adding a little bit extra layer of maybe potentially warmth, but just kind of mixing up a look and making it look a little bit more interesting. I wore it the other day underneath a what did I wear? I wore it underneath a jumpsuit, like a strappy jumpsuit. Yeah, so I've got a lot of wear out of this. I can't actually count how many times I've worn it. Speaking of bodysuits, I'm thinking of doing a bodysuit size 14 try on. Let me know what you think about that. Where would you like me to try some bodysuits from? Have you seen any that you think, oh, I don't know? Let me know, and I'll do some investigating. Okay, so this definitely was in my favourites video, the last favourites video that I did, and I'm still wearing the shit out of it. I think actually after I film this video and I go to edit it, I'm probably going to put it on, sit in my office with it on, and is this high neck zebra print jumper that I got from Topshop, and I wear it nearly every day. It's high neck, it's this lovely fluffy material, it's huge. Like, I like it because it's oversized, and it comes out just above the knee, so it's like a little dress, one would say. I wouldn't wear it as a dress, but I've got so much wear out of this. This is totally shat on all of my other jumpers in the cupboard. I like it, it's cozy, it's comfortable, and I've worn it like lazing around the house and being a slob, but you know, I've paired it with the right jeans and the right boots, and I've worn it to like meals out as well, so it's the most versatile jumper. I feel like because of the zebra print and, you know, the animal print, it's kind of stylish at the moment, and I always feel like a high neck neck makes things look a little bit more smarter and a little bit more elegant, I don't know. But yeah, I love this. It took me a while to buy it because I already had a zebra print jumper in my wardrobe. I thought I don't need to buy another one, and I left it like a couple of months, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna just buy it. I'm gonna buy the fucking jumper because I'm still thinking about that jumper. I'm gonna get it, and I'm glad I did because it's definitely got its wear. Okay, so I went on Forever 21 on the basics to get some little bralettes and some little cami tops to wear underneath things for, like, you know, if you like, if you've got a really low cut top or something that's kind of see-through, just a base layer to wear so it's not just like full on bra. And I bought those and they're great, and I'm gonna feature them in a video soon because I've got an idea for something. Forever 21 do have some quite good band t-shirts. So when I see cool designs with some of my favourite brands on, I want to buy it. This Johnny Cash t-shirt, this is from Topshop, and it's got tassels on the back of it, and it's fucking cool. First up, I've got this little Lynyrd Skynyrd crop top, which I've worn on a couple of hikes and to the gym, and it's just this really nice yellow with a motorcycle on it and Lynyrd Skynyrd. So nice. And the other one that I got is this awesome Rolling Stones top, which again I've worn, you know, a lot recently. It's kind of cropped, it's quite short, it's got a nice fit to it, it's quite slim fitting, but not too like So I have only worn this once, but you know, you get a good feeling from something. I recommended this to a few people that I know because I was like, this is fucking great. And it's gonna, I can honestly say that this is gonna come with me on my travels when I do I'm doing my traveling this year. And it is, I got this from Misguided from that last Misguided video that I did, and I wore it for some photos with Paula, who does my pictures for me now, and I wore it for the rest of that day, and I didn't want to take it off, and I wore it the next day as well. It's just this corduroy oversized shirt with like these really big sleeves. I really like that it's got a really kind of retro feel to it. It feels quite vintage. It looks like I'm wearing like my dad's shirt from the 70s. The kind of fit of it being like a dad boyfriend oversized shirt, for me, feels quite comforting. I like wearing things where it feels like a loved one who gives you nice big hugs has given you their like big oversized shirt or like t-shirt to wear. You know, when you borrow a boyfriend's t-shirt, you're just like, oh yeah. You know, or your dad lends you his fleece and you're just like, oh yeah. I get that from this, even though it's not, I get that kind of like quite nice feeling from this. Another item that I wear quite frequently, in particular in my daily vlogs. If you didn't know already, I daily vlog, so go check them out, bitches. I film every day of my life. I've been wearing this jumper a lot, and it's from Boohoo, and every time I wear it, they'll say, where'd you get your jumper from? But it was this. It's like this mega cropped jumper in this kind of big knit, and it's got like these really big sleeves, and it's very wide. It's got that really wide like slouch fit to it, and it's so comfortable to wear, and it's kind of see-through, so when I do wear it you can see my bra underneath it, but most of the time I wear it when I'm around the house and doing chores, so I don't actually care. But yeah, this one has been on my wearing a lot list as well. Two more. I bet you're thinking, oh my god, how have you worn all this stuff so frequently? Well, I have just managed to do it. This is since January, and I have been finding myself wearing the same clothes over and over again as of late. So this dress I have worn a few times is this mesh tiger print dress, and it comes with a slip to go underneath it, just so you're not completely exposed. I wore it to VidCon, I wore it on my birthday weekend, and I wore it for the other day for some outfit photos, and I really like it. I'm probably gonna wear this at the weekend when I go for drinks with my friends. For me, this is like my perfect going out outfit, or trying to feel like kind of cool or sexy or like wow. So without sounding awfully cliche and horrible and like just terrible, I like that you can see my tattoos through it. I think they look quite cool underneath the veil of tiger. It's calf length, so it goes between my knee and my ankle. I quite like that length, and this is something that I wear with the belt that I showed you first. So I wear this belt to cinch in the waist with this dress, and I often wear this dress with some nice boots, my favourite patent boots. And the last thing, which was also as part of the Misguided video that I did, I've fallen in love with and will never ever get rid of it, because it's just one of the most me jackets I've ever owned, is this snakeskin one. The snakeskin biker jacket from Misguided. Do I need to say anything else about this jacket? No, other than it's awesome and I look like Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Coolest Australian other than Steve Irwin ever. It's just everything I could possibly want in a jacket. It's snakeskin, it's a biker jacket, faux leather, all about that. But yes, that is my backwards haul. This is something that I can't really do on a regular basis, because I feel like I'd be cheating you if I did it regularly and was like, look at all this other stuff that I wear all the time. So it might be, you know, not as often. But if you like the idea of it, then let me know. Because this is honestly the last 3-4 months or whatever, that's all the only really things I've kind of purchased. So in comparison to what it was like before Christmas, I feel like I'm doing a lot better at fucking shopping all the time. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later, alligators. Bye.